Hi, I'm Ronnie from Ronnie's Garage. I am the technical chairperson for the Rolls-Royce Club of Southern California, and we are holding our monthly tech meet. And today we will be resealing a rear shock for a Silver Cloud. All right. Okay, now it's all back together. We've got to fill it and bleed it. As you can see, well, there's still a little fluid in there, but it doesn't have that nice resistance. Like I said, kind of loose here. Let me get my fluid. All right, and as I said, you use a generic ATF. I got this for filling shocks because it has this nice long spout. I can get into places. Nice little pump, right? Whoa. Holds a quart, and then on the front shocks, it's really tight. So I made this little 90-degree fitting on there so I can get in there. You barely get in there on the front shocks. So anyways, we'll just go ahead and fill her up.
And again, you just fill it until it...
You fill it till it comes out, and since we've had this apart and it's missing a bunch of fluid, we're going to bleed it out and then recheck it.
And how do you bleed it out? Just by
working
activating
it. Yeah, it's self-bleeding essentially.
Okay.
Turn your head for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's starting to feel some resistance. There we go. Now we're starting to get it. It's taken considerably more effort now.
I'm sorry?
It takes considerably more effort now to work it.
Than what it was before you took it apart?
No, than before I put fluid in it and started working it.
That's way cool.
And I always loved these kind of shocks because you can fix them. You don't have to put on some Monroes and hope they're the right rating. Now it's definitely taken effort.
So if this is on the car and you wanted to refill it, you got to disconnect it to do the bleeding like that?
No, I just put fluid in it until it runs out and then drive it. And it'll bleed itself out. It will not, if it's leaking on the car, generally it's only going to go down to this level. Right? Because that's where the seal is at. It normally leaks from. So, but they do, then it gets air in it and you still get that funky feeling. And then if these bushings are worn out, you're going to have a bunch of play in there before it even starts to act. So it'll almost feel like you don't have shocks. So let's just check it one more time. That's full. There's a crush washer on there, aluminum or copper, whatever's on there. Make sure. And when you check these for fluid on the car, there's always a bunch of dirt on it. You always want to clean it off around that plug, so when you pull it off, you don't dump a bunch of garbage in there.
Can you reuse that washer, or you got to get a new one?
Yeah, you can reuse it until it splits usually. There's no real pressure up there. This is just a fill plug. It's not under pressure. All right, any questions? Sweet, thanks for joining us.
Okay.